autoimmune diseases naturally. So we welcome all of you to today's very informative, interesting session where we have a lot of things planned to be presented along with Dr. Prashanthi. So let's go ahead a little bit about WellCure. For those of you new to our platform, WellCure is an online health platform where we believe in, where our vision is to provide people a way to heal naturally and live a disease-free and a medicine-free life. So we provide live health workshops, we do e-learning courses, we provide personal, nutritional, and medical health coaching. We do more than we do a lot of offline health workshops also. More than 350,000 users across the globe have taken our programs. We have been instrumental in 18,000 plus health transformation journeys. And if you visit our website on wellcure.com, we have a wealth of information there. We have natural healing journeys of people who have healed naturally and are living a life without medicine. And we have more than 1,000 healthy recipes, all for free. We have an extensive Q&A database. We have more than 1,000 hours of courses, recipes, and remedies. So please do head over to our platform on wellcure.com and see what we have to offer. So a little bit before we begin about the ground rules, this session is going to be in English, though we will take questions at the end of the session. If anyone asks in Hindi, we will be able to reply in Hindi, but the entire session will be conducted in English. So please keep your questions relevant to today's session agenda only. Do not post any self-promotion or marketing messages, in which case you may be removed from the group. Please be polite in your communication. We know that you are very eager to know the solution to your health issues, but unless we share a little bit of the ground, we prepare the groundwork and share some background information, it will not be possible for you all to understand how the solutions will work, right? So please be patient and do not disturb the harmony of the group. So what will you learn today? In today's session, we are going to be, of course, talking about autoimmune diseases. How are they diagnosed? How are they treated? And do we really have an immune system or a responsive system? How does the body react? What is the true cause for all these autoimmune diseases? Is it true that we have different diseases, or is it only one? How does the body heal itself? And we will also be giving you 3 simple steps which you can start following right from the comfort of your home in order to start healing already, right? So it's going to be a very informative session. I am Asha Shivram. I'm a Nature Cure Health Coach. I'm part of the WellCure team, and I have conducted several such workshops for WellCure along with Dr. Prashanthi. I myself went through a few autoimmune issues early in my health journey. I had irritable bowel disease, fibromyalgia, severe back pain, anxiety, digestive issues, sleeplessness, and thyroid issues. So I healed from all these things thanks to the power of Nature Cure, and it's my privilege, and I'm very grateful to be sharing this science with all of you. And I wish that all of you also experience the magical powers of nature's healing. And the expert of today's program is Dr. Prashanthi Atluri. Dr. Prashanthi is MBBS MD. She's a cardiovascular disease specialist who practices in New Orleans, in Louisiana, in the US. She has more than 23 years of experience in internal medicine and cardiology. She is one of those rare doctors who has extensive experience in both the allopathy world and the natural health world. And she really wishes that her patients get off medicines and rather heal themselves by taking up a natural lifestyle with diet and lifestyle changes rather than taking more and more medicines, right? So we are very lucky to have her here today and listen from her. I'm not sure if she has yet joined. Yeah, she is here. So
Yeah,
while she connects, good evening, Dr. Prashanthi. So while
Hi.
she just joins in, we would like to hear from all of you. Why are you here in today's program? Why are you attending the masterclass? What health conditions are you going through? So you can write it on the chat. Meanwhile, so Akansha says psoriasis, Pavana Reddy, vitiligo, thyroid, psoriasis, Hashimoto, okay, ankylosing spondylitis, myositis, alopecia, dermatitis. So a lot of skin issues, few digestive issues, okay, colitis, thyroid, eczema. Okay, so somebody is here just to prevent disease. That is very good, Pia. Scleroderma. Okay, lupus, Sjogren syndrome, systematic lupus, fistula. Okay, so this is, I think, must be the I've lost count, like 30th or 40th time we are doing this free webinar, and we always get a mix of people from having different kind of autoimmune diseases. So we will go through these things, and we will be sharing very inspiring testimonials of people who have healed naturally. So over to you, Dr. Prashanthi.
Okay. So, yeah, small joint. So this, how did you guys hear about us? And can you just mention how old you are next to it? And also if you're on any medications or any of it. So those of you, we have 200 different participants in this group, okay? Everybody from different walks of life, different age groups, everyone is coming here, okay? Those of you who are going to get asking us restlessly, what are the solutions? What are the solutions? It's not going to be towards the end of the program, okay? You just have to sit quietly and listen to what we have to convey to you, because there is a lot of learning that you have to do in order to understand what exactly your condition is and how to address this condition and how to resolve it. Just by, like whatever you guys have done so far, I'm sure you have seen an allopathic doctor, you have rushed him and you told him like, oh, the guy ended up telling you you need a medication X, Y, and Z, and he must have given you so many other things, but that's not the way it's going to be fixed. So you have to really, really be here, understand what exactly it is, and participate in the discussion that we are having, rather than bullying us into rushing it towards solution. We know when the solutions are coming. So just go through this presentation. The presentation is going to last for an hour and 15 minutes. So just don't keep asking, I have another meeting to go to, what do I do? Video recording will be shared if not. So just a little knowledge about who I am. I'm internal medicine trained, as well as I'm general cardiologist. Yes, cardiologists also deal with autoimmune condition, because autoimmune conditions are 30% of what we deal with, because either the side effects, because of the medications, because of the ongoing issues, people end up with heart attacks. So majority, half of my practice is filled up with patients who have autoimmune conditions, along with that associated cardiac issues. So yes, I know how to deal with autoimmune conditions because I see them all the time. So yeah, so where are you all from? So your age, you're so young. Some of you are super young, and then you're dealing with ulcerative colitis, myasthenia, rheumatoid arthritis, osteoporosis. This is way too much. Like how do you agree, to be in these diagnoses? Don't you think there is some other way out rather than just living with these diagnoses and then going through all these problems and then getting stuck with medications and more pills? There should be a way out, right? So let's see. 67, 43, 22, 22-year-old. Why is a 22-year-old having all these issues? Pawan is saying, I'm an Ayurveda consultant. Let me see what you're talking about, Pawan. I'm an Ayurveda consultant practicing Ayurveda since last 19 years, presently working in symbiosis with a renowned radiologist of the area, having 30 years. I have no idea why he's doing all these things, but yeah, it's up to him. IgA nephropathy, 26 years old, infertility, multiple miscarriages. Oh, that's not good. So some of the age range here, Asha, it's very striking. 27, 26, 22, 25. What is this? Why are you guys going through so many health crises at such a young age? Yashwant is saying, I'm only 21, 24, doctor, 24, 22, fistula already did 5-time procedure. Uh-oh. 24, 42, 28, 22, medical student, Sabir Barbari. So Pharma D student, I'm here to know about it. So Avantika is here. All right. So a lot of 21-year-old. You guys, this is too much to even think about all this. Molly is saying 26-year-old, 11 years, since 11 years, 31 with Sjogren's. All right. So this is the right group of people. But again, guys, listen, whatever you guys want to do at this point, it's up to you, but we are going to tell you the right information, okay? It's nothing is going to be covered, sugar coated, but you have to understand you are on your own when it comes to health building. So you are on the right platform. So those of who has never been to us, okay, those of you who has never been to us, explore our website, wellcure.com. It has plenty of testimonials, lots and lots of good information, real information about health building. Not like, you have to eat one amla a day, 3 badams a day. That's fake information. That's not how you're going to build up your health. Real information about health, nutrition, everything is embedded in our website. So you can take a look at it and then I'll get a lot of information from there. Next. So autoimmune diseases, as you guys are saying, right? Just here with these 200 patients, no patient is going to be just like you, right? Is that correct? Like even if they have diabetes, even if they have lupus, even if they have rheumatoid arthritis, it's not like Bhavna has the same disease as Uma has the same issue, even though they call them as autoimmune conditions. So different parts of the body, different kinds of autoimmune conditions. For example, brain, when it comes to neurological issues, it's multiple sclerosis, GBS, Guillain-Barré, as well as autism, peripheral neuropathies, thyroid, Hashimoto's. Every other person will be diagnosed with Hashimoto's at some point or the other in their lifetime. Hashimoto's thyroiditis, Graves' disease, low functioning thyroid, high functioning thyroid, thyroid nodules, bones, rheumatoid arthritis, ankylosing spondylitis, polymyalgia. And then comes the issues with small joints, mixed connective tissue diseases, then lupus, then muscle conditions like, polymyositis, polymyalgia rheumatica, fibromyalgia. Then skin is like, skin conditions have skyrocketed a whole lot. We will explain to you during the program as well as in our workshops why. Why do you see so many skin issues? But psoriasis, vitiligo, eczema, scleroderma, these are just few things to talk about. Then the lichen planus, everybody is going to come to us with lichen planus or something, or the cousin of lichen planus, different varieties of lichen planus are there. Then the lungs comes as the interstitial pneumonitis or Wegener's. There is multitude of different conditions when it comes to lungs, and then the nerves with peripheral neuropathy. Then the GI is more like a celiac, Crohn's, ulcerative colitis, and irritable bowel syndrome. Every other patient with acidity, irritable bowel syndrome, H. pylori. So all these conditions are there. They are postural, or POTS is also secondary to autoimmune issue. Also, it's a part of toxemia. So yes, it's all related. Every condition is related. So for example, somebody wrote, right, they have myasthenia gravis, rheumatoid arthritis, osteoporosis. These are all related. One is related to the other. You need to go talk to a proper doctor who will be able to relate your migraine headaches, to your acidity, to your joint pains, to your thyroid issues, to your skin issues, or to your peripheral neuropathy. Everything in the body is interconnected. It's not like you have to go see one for skin condition, one for thyroid conditions. That's when, remember, too many cooks spoil the broth. That's when there are too many doctors, too many interventions that are being done. That's when majority of the issue is going to come into play. So then majority of the issues are just going to skyrocket. So uveitis, this the uveitis cases also has gone up. We have many patients with us with uveitis who are doing very well. So this is where we are at this point, and we are like, as Asha has said, thousands of patients have come through our workshops. They have found answers for their situation, answers as well as solutions and the cure. And it's like, without drugging themselves, without going through all the side effects of those horrid drugs or chemically polluting themselves, and they're living a life free of autoimmune conditions, patient after patient, patient after patient. The amount of healing that is taking place at WellCure without drugging or without poisoning themselves, it's just mind blowing. It's mind blowing. So you have to visit our website, go to our testimonials. If you are new to us, you can even go to our YouTube channel and check out all the testimonials that we have. There are just few of them, like, maybe like, 10% of how much of cure we have been obtaining or we are able to achieve. But whoever is able to give us, we put them all together for you. So next slide. So yes, psoriasis is curable, rheumatoid arthritis, Sjogren's. If you really understand what exactly these conditions are, you're not going to be scared about it. See, these are just the names that are there to scare the hell out of us. But once you realize it's so simple to understand what exactly your diagnosis is, you don't even want to use those words anymore, okay? Sjogren's. What in the world is a Sjogren's, right? But it's a simple name of a doctor who is from Sweden and who just found that there are patients who have dryness in their mouth, who have eye dryness, and who are having some amount of joint pains. And then he just put his name next to that. So, but when you understand the reason for this dryness, which is very simple, then you guys will be like, oh my God, this is it? Okay, I'm just going to call it as dryness of my eyes. I'm just going to call it as a swelling of my joints. That's all you're going to use, because the more complexity you attach to a name, the more, like, the more your mind is going to live in fear. And that's what it can be. That's what is causing all these problems. So, you guys will be thinking, oh my God, I have vitiligo of my skin. My skin is just peeling off like psoriasis or fungal cure. But you guys will be very surprised. All these celebrities, you think they have the greatest health care. They've been eating, watching their diet, but they also are like common people only. They also end up with some of the other autoimmune conditions. So, like Susmita saying, she had a multitude of autoimmune conditions, like Addison's, hypothyroidism. Then she ended up with a massive heart attack. So then this lady, Miss Universe, who has celiac disease, who ended up with steroids, etc. And then I mean, I think she gained a lot of weight. So many other issues have happened. But the thing is, like, we are common people, right? We are common people, or common people will end up with so many X, Y, and Z conditions because we don't take care of our health immediately. But then what happened to these people? Everybody is watching them. Every doctor under the sun is watching these people. Every step what they are taking is being watched and monitored. But they do ended up managed to getting autoimmune conditions. What is that common underlying thread between them and us? Why? Why are so many issues of autoimmune conditions are coming in? Did your grandmother ever know about Sjogren's syndrome? Did they know about maybe psoriasis? Very few cases of psoriasis, but now it looks like every other patient is having psoriatic issues. And then lichen planus. Did your grandmother know anything about it? Back then, like, how many cases of vitiligo, depigmentation are we used to see very few cases of depigmentation, especially in remote villages. We used to see them, but now it has become so common, like lot of like, city folks, every other case of skin condition we are getting are cases of vitiligo. Why is this happening? Why is this depigmentation of the skin happening? Why are we all turning white like this? So we need to know about it, okay? We need to know more about it. But do you guys have any idea, like, slightest idea of why the skyrocketing cases of autoimmune issues are happening? I mean, by now, I'm sure you guys must have done a lot of internet search because everybody likes Dr. Google. Dr. Google must have given you a lot of reasons why we have skyrocketing autoimmune conditions. So, what is your observation? Why? Why do you think this is happening? Next slide. I mean, you must have thought something, right? It's not like, oh, I ended up with rheumatoid arthritis. What do I do? It's not that way. So, what other things? It's antibiotics, okay? It is stress. Okay, very good. Stress, diet, lifestyle, confused with diet. That's the right thing. People are confused with diet. They have no idea what they're eating anymore. Even if you feed plastic to them and tell them and give them a breakdown of carbohydrate, fat, and protein, people are happily eating plastic these days. Ojo dusty. I don't know what that is. Sedentary lifestyle, food habits, and stress, inflammation due to stress, poor lifestyle, terrible pollution in big cities. Principal reason would be inappropriate lifestyles and adopting Western elements. I mean, you guys know everything. You guys have become your own doctor. Then why? Why are you still going through all these conditions and then looking for a pill in the pocket approach? So, next slide. Ma'am, lack of guidance. Yes, Ria, that's the right word. You know it all, but the thing is, you don't have a proper guide to show you the path, to hold your hand and to walk you along. That's what we do at Valcure. Proper amount of guided support is being given to everyone. And you'll be thrilled to see, 100, like at present, we have ongoing 100 patients. It's like a virtual hospital or a nature center we are running in the comfort of their own homes, and people are doing so well, not drugging themselves, not living in fear. So that's where we are going to invite you at this point. Okay, so what was the first sign? So it's not like you woke up today with a thyroid issue or what do you call psoriasis or rheumatoid arthritis, right? So what was your first symptom, and how long ago did you start observing this first symptom? So, what were the first symptoms? Can you just go back? And also, I want you to tell me what year was it when you started having fatigue or the skin itching, these hives, hair loss, and then digestive issues, malfunctioning glands, gut issues, recurring fevers, swelling, brain fog. What are the things? So, 4 years ago, started with fatigue. Okay, Jyotsna, 4 years ago, you started with fatigue, and 4 years have gone by. What did you do in these 4 years? And what is your current state of health at this point? So Dr. Dimani Trivedi is saying digestive issues and hair loss since 2012. Array, 12 years have gone by. What were you doing? Pavan is saying I had a small dot, white area in my white areas. In my 5 years, it extended to 210 centimeters. All right. So 5 years ago, 10 years ago, your body was giving you all these signs. So what did you guys do so far? Like, were you just addressing, oh, I'm having hair loss, I'm going to put this hair cream. Oh, having all these white spots, I'm going to put this skin cream and sit in a UV rays. I'm having gut issues, I'm going to take some hajmola and pudin hara. Is this what you guys did? And then, oh, I'm going to go see this doctor from All India Institute of Medical Sciences. They said that he knows everything. He's top in his class. I went and did all these things. And then did the doctor help you? Did all these specialists help you? How many doctors you have seen so far? You had 5 years, you have 10 years, you have 20 years in your hand, and your body was giving you small hints that there is nothing right that is going on inside the body. Then what were you doing so far? I mean, the hints were being given, right? Pavan is saying, vitiligo, I was treated with allopathic medicines but never improved. Then why? Why? You already know it is the diet, it is the stress. And then why? Why are you trying to do all these things? And why have you lost this much of time? People take this serious signs so granted. Yeah. Fatigue, hair loss, knee pain when I was in college. Now I'm 40 with ulcerative colitis, thyroid pains, and eye dryness. Are Baba, how long were you sitting on these issues, huh? This was so long, 20 years ago. Surabhi is saying, I was diagnosed with secondary amenorrhea and thyroid 16 years ago. No one diagnosed the problem, just medicines. Recently, I went to nutritionist and she changed my habits. Very good. Hopefully, she's doing the right thing and hopefully she's not pushing her favorite supplements on you, Surabhi. Whenever they push supplements on you, you need to take you say, oh, no, you're not the one for me. So Ria is saying, hi, Lois, fatigue back. Okay. So you all know your symptoms were going on for a while. Asha ji will explain to you what these symptoms were trying to convey to you, how well you should have acted. Even now, you should be acting on all these things. Next slide. Nagaratna is saying suffering for 20 years. Okay. So now we have three patients who are coming to us. Okay. Let's just do a virtual clinic over here at WellCure in order to show you how you do. Okay. So we have a patient, Deepa, who is here with irritable bowel syndrome. Okay. Then we have a patient, then Nivedita, who is coming to see us with rheumatoid arthritis. Then we have Vishwa, who has come to see us with psoriasis. Let me tell you a little story about them, and then we will tell you how we have guided them, and then we will finish off by telling how well they are doing, because this story is going to be yours very soon, and it is very important that you have to connect all these dots. Okay, so Deepa, so who anybody has irritable bowel syndrome here? So let's just all of us listen to Deepa's story, and everybody is having um everybody has irritable bowel syndrome at this point, little bit or a little more or less. So Deepa is a mom of two. She's in her mid 30s, very highly ambitious personality. Very ambitious personality, and then a very stressful job. She's been traveling and eating out a lot. Then she had a history of constipation. There were not a day. So when usually when we take a history, we ask them, how often are you having bowel movements? How are your bowel movements? What are they doing? So Deepa is like, it's been a while since I had a proper bowel movement. I just go because it's been 3 or 4 days, and then I haven't had a bowel movement. So somehow I make myself go, and even when I go, I'm not getting full proper bowel movements. It's been a while. This has become normal for me, and I was like, "What in the world? How can you not have a proper bowel movement morning and evening?" So bloating, piles, and then irritable bowel, lot of anxiety, and then nervousness, and then she was having some ringing sensation in her head, and then everything is like, it's falling apart. My world is falling apart. I'm not able to function at all. Somehow I dragged myself to this. Then she went to AIMS, All India Institute in Delhi. They did a top scope, bottom scope. Then they told her she has H. pylori. They gave her this long list of medications that she had to take with antibiotics. Nothing has resolved. And then she had to move to the UK, because her husband was working there. So in the UK, then they said, oh, you have tuberculosis of your abdomen. Something is going on. That's when Deepa was like, okay, Deepa also came to one of our programs, just like how you guys came. And then she said, you know what, nothing is working at this point. So when we sat down with Deepa was like totally devastated, totally lost. She's like, I have no idea what to do anymore. My life is falling apart. I have to take care of these two kids. I'm no longer working anymore because I can't work anymore. So we sat with Deepa. I mean, how long does your physician spend time with you? Because when we sat down with Deepa, it takes almost 1.5 hour in order to finish up taking her history, which starts from her family to childhood, and then everything is going to be built up. And then we talk to her about her diet, lifestyle. Then we educate her like how we are educating you. So in order to get her started, then the nutrition program is going to come in. So it's not like, hi, how are you? Oh, okay. It looks like you have irritable bowel syndrome. I'm going to give you these pills. Bye bye. See you. And then 10-15 minutes. And then you end up paying 1,500 rupees or whatever it is. And then you are like, oh, I'm left with a prescription, but this guy didn't do anything to me. And then he's telling me how to take more prescriptions. It doesn't happen like that in virtual clinic of WellCure. Okay. So we talk to you, we do answer everything. We do not keep drugging you or telling you all kinds of false lies, but we work with you on your diet and lifestyle because you already know it's the diet and lifestyle that needs to be fixed, and it needs to be guided properly. Then only all these autoimmune issues are going to resolve, because you already answered that question, because you know it's the diet, lifestyle, and the pollution that needs to be addressed. So next slide. So Deepa's story, anybody can relate to Deepa's story? All right, we know, like, can we move the slide, or the slides are stuck? So anybody can relate to it? Like, how are you having? Like, how many bowel movements do you have every day? What is the normal bowel movement pattern for anybody? So do you just go in and then you have a great bowel movement, you feel like you have achieved something, and then you flush the toilet, you come out, or you're so groggy, you're so uncomfortable, you're like, I wish I had more potty. So I wish I could clear my bowels very well, because that is the root of the issue. Asha, can you move the slides? So someone is saying, I need to take supplements. Yes, I feel half emptied. That half emptied feeling is not good at all. And I can assure you, within 10 to 15 days of starting the program here, immediately people will be like, oh my God, I haven't had such a great bowel movement, and I'm feeling so much lighter and better. Not one single person who has wholeheartedly immersed in our program ever said, like, ever said nothing has changed. Everything changes as you immerse yourself in the right environment. But anyway, let's just pause for a second. Let's see. First comes the stress, then comes the gut issues, then comes the rest of the health crisis or the sick crisis. Okay, anybody is having, let's see how many points you're going to score here. And then the more the points you have, that means the more derailment has happened, and the more issues and more health crisis is going on. Okay, I'll mention that. So weight gain, okay. Next, can you go back? So anyone experiencing weight gain, weight loss, joint pains, acne, skin irritation, diarrhea or constipation, irritability, bloating, brain fog, depression, headache, and then fatigue, bad breath, mood swings, anxiety, depression. So how many points are you going to give? One to each, okay? Are you Dr. Libin is saying all of the above. Dr. Libin, that's not right. I mean, your body is telling you a lot of things. You need to slow down. The deeper you ignore this problem, and the more you sit on this problem, I'm telling you, you're going to go into deeper and deeper health crisis. So whatever you do, you need to follow 100% of WellCure program, and you're going to see 100% results in the improvement, in the form of improvements in your health. Next slide. So some of you, 9 points. Yeah, ooh, 9 points is a lot. Acne, anxiety, depression, weight gain, knee. So what are you guys all doing? You guys need to get started on WellCure program. Enough of this. You cannot sit like this and then keep complaining. I'm telling you, there is a solution in the form of programs with WellCure. So now Nivedita is coming to us. Okay, Deepa has taken the meal plan, diet plan, rhythm plan, and everything from us. Now she's going to work on it. Okay, let Deepa go. Okay, we discharge Deepa from the clinic. We'll go back and talk to her after a few days. Let's let her get started on the program. Now Nivedita has come in. Nivedita is a very young mom of two young boys, and then her husband is a sailor, so she's been juggling things at home all by herself. She had a little up and down with her diet and lifestyle, with like just like everybody else, or along just like every one of us here, and lot of tea drinking and everything happened. So then her joints started hurting her. There was lot of flare-ups. Then she also approached internet just like you, but the internet is not a guide, is not a human guide, right? No matter how much of artificial intelligence you want to use, you won't be able to get the right guidance until and unless it's a human who has gone through all these things and who knows ins and outs about what is nature and what is health, like how Asha does, how I do. Okay. Then she came, so she started changing her diet, went to gluten-free, dairy-free, this and that, according to the guidance of internet. But then she was having severe flare-ups still on and off. And then she knows that popping in the medicine is not going to do anything, any good to us, good to her, and it is only going to do more and more joint restriction, and she will be very much crippled. And then she won't be able to take care of her kids. So she said no to drugs, and she was confused about diet and lifestyle. So she came and approached us. We streamlined everything for her. We worked with her on her diet. We figured out where she's going on wrong with her diet and her rhythm and her lifestyle. And then things started getting better. So now Nivedita has taken her prescription for diet and lifestyle, and she's going to work on herself. And I'm going to bring her back. Just give them some time to work on their diet and lifestyle, and I'll tell you what we have done to them. But just let them go, let them take care of their health right now. Now we are going to see another case. Remember, I told you we have a skin case. It's vitiligo, or what do you call that? Psoriasis or eczema. It's almost, it starts off with one and then it gradually evolves into other conditions. So next slide. Let's see how many of you are significantly paying attention, because at this point, it is going to make a whole lot of difference in your health, how we are going to take care of this, okay? So skin issues, okay? So this is Vishwa, who has been on in and out of lot of issues, severe gut issues, same thing, stinky poop, like, stinky, sticky poops, and then no proper bowel movements. Then his skin was peeling off from top to bottom, lot of stressful lifestyle, eating out all the time. Again, he also didn't know what is the right diet, madam. What am I supposed to eat? I thought I need to eat high protein diet. I thought I can eat roti, sabzi, and dal. That's what I was ordering from outside food, but I had no idea what I was eating. Stinky, sticky poops, and then head to toe, every 6 months I'm peeling off. My skin, it's like, I have no idea. I have seen an Ayurvedic doctor, I have gone to every other person, everybody was recommending, because you see, right, expert in psoriasis, expert in skincare, they are going to give you these drugs and you just have to take these herbs and pills, and then the psoriasis is going to go away. So you see all these in Instagram. So that's what he's also doing, Instagramming. And then they would give him tons of Ayurvedic stuff, or whatever you want to call them, homeo, pill in the pocket. Okay, let's just call it pink pill in the pocket approach. And then he was just going after them. Then he said, okay, I have hit rock bottom. I have exhausted all practitioners at this point. And every time I'm looking on Instagram, your recommendations are coming up for psoriasis, for well cure. So I'm approaching you. So Asha really did a great job working with him. So she educated him so well. And then and also his discipline was like, was super nice. He was very nice, and he started working on himself. Okay. Then all of this was happening, and now Vishwa is also coming. All right, Vandana, things are happening. Just slow down. I already warned you. It's a 1.5 hour lecture. So you have to sit quietly and listen to what I have to tell you. So Nivedita is there with her solutions. Yes, the solutions will be told. So stay, sit tight. So Nivedita, Deepa with IBS, all of them are getting their prescription and they're starting to work on themselves. So let's just take 2 minutes small break in order to understand what is going on. And then you guys will be able to connect the dots. Okay. So next slide. What is the next slide, Asha? People are getting restless. They want solutions, immediate solutions, because nobody has time to build up their health. That's not the right thing to do. You need proper education first. This amount of rushing and trying to hit the fast forward button has led us to this deeper crisis. So all of them, just like you, they were lost. They didn't know what to do. The amount of money they spent, the specialists they have seen, the revolving door of specialist to specialist, pillar to post, then talking about all these issues, then the side effects of the medications. At some point, the side effect of the medications were so immense that whatever conditions you went to with these things, they really, they really looked very small when compared to the side effects of the drugs. Then again, the skin issue, we understand vitiligo, psoriasis, it becomes a social stigma. Sometimes, Even if you have a thyroid issue, nobody is going to really care if you have a thyroid issue. But then everybody becomes curious when we have skin pigment, depigmentation, skin pigmentation. Even if we turn dark, if we turn lighter, everybody is like, staring at us, including small children. They're looking at us very like, what is going on with them? So skin issues has really become a big stigma in the society at this point. So next slide. So, if you know that the diet and the lifestyle and the stress are the reasons for your autoimmune conditions, why? Why are you dosing yourself with drugs? Why are you trying to do a pill in the pocket approach? Why are you not wholeheartedly approaching the diet, approaching the stress, about that lifestyle? Why can't you do that? So, you guys need a proper guided supportive system in order to work on your diet and then work on your stress, work on your lifestyle. And Ria is saying lack of consistency and motivation. Yes, that's the main thing. You need at least a physical community. If the physical community is not there, then a virtual community is going to keep you on this pathway. And slowly and surely, more and more better habits are going to form. As better and better habits keep forming, your old patterns, your old habits are going to melt away. They're going to leave you, and then you're going to start doing much better. So just okay, those of you who are super restless about it, hold your horses for a second, because it's a big conference of 200 people. So everybody is at their own absorptive rate. Okay, everybody will be absorbing it at a different rate. So I want to work with all of you and guide you all of you and take you down the path of healing. Next slide. So, some sad reality about it. So, you're telling me that your disease is caused by your lifestyle. Doctor, should I change my diet? Should I change my lifestyle? No, who has time for diet? Who has time for lifestyle? I myself don't have time for diet and lifestyle. You just pop a pill. I'm telling you, take this pill. Take your steroid. Take your rituximab. Take your MMF. Take this. Take that. Don't worry about your diet and lifestyle. This is the sad part about all this Rockefeller medicine that people have been like, putting themselves into. This is not right, because sooner or later it is going to build up. We had a patient last night. She was just in her 10th standard or 9th standard. She was given azathioprine. She was given rituximab, injection after injection. And then the mother thought, oh my God, my daughter is getting cured because I'm getting all these Columbia doctors taking care of my daughter. And now the daughter has a big fistula, and then there is a big abscess for her Crohn's condition. Why? Why? I mean, like the doctor never told her about the diet or the lifestyle, or never worked on on that little girl, how what her stress levels are. Nothing has been addressed, but all they did was pill pushing. I'm telling you, complication after complications. Your complications are 50% because you sat on the issue for too long, and you let the pollution brew too long in your body, and 50% of it is from the secondary to this pill popping business that you have done so far. There is nothing good that is going to come out of a pill popping. So you need to get over this love affair with pill popping, and you have to address your diet and lifestyle with a proper guided support, which I'm going to be showing in the next 20 minutes. So again, the hard truth, it may sound super harsh, right? You must be like, okay, why is she slapping us virtually like this? What am I supposed to do at this point? But the thing is, I'm telling you, this is not working. You guys are sitting on this problem for 20, 30 years. And how long are you going to keep on doing this and faking it with medications? Your family is waiting for you. Your children are waiting for you. Your life itself is waiting. Your body is waiting for you to wake up and and to get started. So why are we waiting, and why are we not acting on it? Why are we not doing anything for ourselves? So Asha, you will do this, or you want me to talk about toxemia?
Yes, Dr. Prashanthi, I will talk about this. So, thank you, Dr. Prashanthi, for all this information. And I hope you all got the background that, taking medicines is not the way to health, because our body is waiting for us, right? Our body is waiting for us to heal itself. Every cell of our body is endowed with the capacity to heal itself. So then why all these lifestyle issues? As you all said, it is because of an unhealthy lifestyle. An unhealthy lifestyle builds toxins inside the body. So what are toxins? Toxins are any unsuitable material which the body cannot make use of to build new cells. So they are like poisons in the body. This is the single cause of all disease, whether it is heart disease or liver disease or any kind of autoimmune disease or any other form of disease, right? Even infections, all these things are because of toxin deposits circulating in the system. Where do they come from? They come from the external environment, from the pollution in the environment. They can come from the unsuitable food we eat today. They can come from stressful thoughts. And on a daily basis, as the body undergoes metabolism, it brings down old diseased cells and it builds up new cells. So all these things put together, the body daily accumulates toxins, but the body is capable of throwing out these toxins if we give the right conditions to the body, if we live a lifestyle in alignment with nature. Otherwise, what happens is toxemia builds up in the body. That means due to unelimination of these toxin deposits, why does it happen? Because we keep the body busy with digestion of dense complex foods. We live in polluted environment. We live a very hurried lifestyle, right? We take chemical inputs. Even medicines also build toxicity in the body. So then what happens, as toxins keep accumulating in the body and the blood gets saturated, disease keeps progressing. So what started as a simple disease over time it builds up, the toxins keep accumulating, and the disease becomes chronic or long term. Chronic diseases suppressed with medicines, suppressed with dense food eating, right? All these things will over time build up chronic diseases into degenerative diseases. For example, allergies. Allergies are an acute phase of disease. Like your body is trying to throw out something by showing up the symptoms of allergies. For example, sneezing is a form which we call as allergy. It is nothing but your body is trying to release some of these toxins through the respiratory system, right? So if it's a respiratory allergy, then what we do is we take antihistamines or any sort of medicines, whether it is allopathy medicines or even alternative medicines. We are interfering with the body's remove the body's toxin elimination process. So then this turns more toxic inside the body and leads to a degenerative condition. It can be arthritis, it can be colitis. So like Dr. Prashanthi was talking about this girl who came to us with Crohn's disease, right? So she had allergies in childhood, which was suppressed for a long time with medicines, and all kinds of unsuitable food had been eaten. So today she's in a state where she has a chronic disease like colitis, right? Over time, as this disease builds up, we keep doing invasive treatments or medicines, right? This can change to a more degenerative disease where the body is no longer able to function with the amount of toxins inside. So this can lead to end organ failures, it can lead to strokes, it can lead to pneumonia and other such conditions. So all problems, all diseases is because of toxicity. So toxemia is the single cause of all disease. So this is known as the law of unity. So single cause of all disease. It doesn't matter what is the name given to the disease. So all that is done, is a group of symptoms are taken together and they are named a particular problem. So lupus means this. Sjogren means this. So many times the name is given based on the person who found it, right? So don't worry about the name or label attached to your disease. So all that you have to think is my body has become toxic due to my own lifestyle choices. So that means the solution is with you. So this tree of toxemia, which you see here, this picture very nicely depicts this. At the base of the tree, you see all the different conditions leading to toxemia. right? So the lifestyle, the kind of lifestyle we live today are all at the base of this tree, leads to a blood saturated with toxins known as toxemia, which is the trunk of this tree, which leads to all these different conditions, which are the branches of the tree, whether it's joint issues, skin issues, digestive issues. All these different conditions are nothing but the symptomatic manifestations of toxemia inside the body. So if you keep cutting the branches of the tree, all that it does is you are working at the symptomatic level through medicines. It is not going to help. The tree is going to give out a new branch, right? So the same acute conditions will become chronic. Chronic conditions itself can manifest in different ways. For example, many people who have asthma will also have skin issues because you try to suppress the asthma with medicine. So the body is trying to throw it out through the skin, right? So we have to remember that symptomatic addressal of problems is never going to lead to a solution. We have to work at the root level. We have to work at the root cause of disease. So that is what we are going to tell you today, right? So over to you, Dr. Prashanthi. So I just explained to you very briefly about the science of nature cure, and it's a very interesting deep science, but at the same time very simplistic, and it removes all those medical jargons and helps you understand that we create our own issues. The body is not interested in creating problems for us. Every cell of the body is actually built for health, and we can recover this by making the right lifestyle choices.
Yeah. Yeah. So I know, yeah, it sounds super harsh, right, Asha? Whenever we say, okay, it's us who have created all these issues and we have put all this burden upon us. But the thing is, like, yes, this is the truth. First thing is take responsibility for our actions and then just work on it. We didn't know any better. We had no clue, right? They told us you have to eat this carbohydrate, protein, fat. They confused us so much to a point that we totally lost all our instincts. But we are telling you, once you understand what is toxemia, they taught us anemia, leukemia, but why did they ignore telling us the important concept of toxemia? Well, because if we know what to do, then we will never be slaves to pharmaceutical industry. So that's one of the issues. But anyway, whatever has happened has happened. So let's just forget about the past, but let's look at what we have to do present and then so that we can secure our future. Okay. So there is this one, like, whenever I'm seeing a patient, there will be times, I'm talking about when I was working in corporate, they used to only give me 10, 20 minutes, right? This patient will be telling me 300 different things. I'm like, okay, thank God, I'm just a cardiologist. Okay, do you have any cardiac issues? Do you have a chest pain? Do you have palpitations? Okay, I'm going to give you a test. And then, congratulations, if I ever figure out what you have, I'm going to name it after your name. That's how this name Sjogren's, Hashimoto's, whatever these names came into, or Takayasu's, or whatever it is. As soon as you hear them, you are like you feel like as if you're falling apart. But when I say tell you, Are Baba, Are Ritu, don't worry about it. Or Sandhya, don't worry about it. Whatever the name is, Naresh, don't worry about the name ulcerative colitis. It's all toxemia only. Different levels of toxemia has created these issues. Let's just work on your diet and lifestyle. Doesn't it feel make you feel a whole lot better? You will be like, oh, that's all. I just have to work on this. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have anything significant like what this internet is telling me. Yes, that's true. Don't worry about what the names are. It's all about toxemia from what we've been eating so far all this time in our lifetime, as well as our diet and lifestyle. So majority of the times, most of the doctors are like, I have no freaking idea what is happening with you, but I know how to stop your nausea, how to address your gastritis. I'll stop all of it, but I have no idea what the root cause of this issue is. But as long as I can see you for 20 minutes and then you take these prescriptions and I shoo you away out of this room, my job is done. Suppression after suppression, suppression after suppression has led to what it is. Oh, my head is hurting. Instead of finding out Why is my head hurting? Because I didn't sleep well for the past 5 days. Maybe I should sleep. That should be the answer rather than popping a pill. Why is my blood pressure going up? Because I didn't eat well last night. I ate all that red sauce. That's why my blood pressure has gone up. Then what am I going to do next? So these are the things that you need to worry about and then ask questions and do put things together for yourself. Next is so what does the medical science say? It's genetic, it is bacteria, it is germs, it's your own cells that are attacking yourself. What is this? What in the world will your body do? It's a toxicity. If you have acids that are filled up in the system, Meghna, what are those acids going to do? They are going to burn down the cells. That's what is lupus is. This is not like your body wanted to wage a war inside your body. So next thing is genetic, old age, this and that, but they never tell you to take any kind of responsibility for your actions. That's where we totally got misled. That is where the issue is. All right, guys, first of all, calm down. Solutions are coming, but don't you want to know whatever happened to other people? So, yeah, people are, Asha, just move this slide. They don't care about this. They always want solutions. I think they already know the side effects of the drugs. So all these pills, the diagnostics, again, same repetition. Let's just move. All right. So how much money did you spend on it? 3 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs, 8 lakhs. Some people even spent a crore, 1 crore. So have you heard our this one what Tanmayi's vitiligo or depigmentation testimonial? She spent, it seems one day she told us she spent 1 lakh, literally 1 lakh in order to get this depigmentation addressed. And just by addressing her diet and lifestyle, everything has improved. 1 crore for no reason. She should have given to WellCure to build up better systems. Next slide. So, can you just mute for a second, Asha, this chat? People are getting some sort of antsy at this point because they're very toxic. So let's address the elephant, the root causes of this issue. So next slide. Just let's remove these slides because I don't think they care about truth. So long-term complications of medications, you already know about it. So the solution here is let's address your diet and lifestyle. Okay. So what's for breakfast, guys? Can you tell us what is for breakfast? What did you eat the whole day? Can you just list it out? Let's just address the diet part right now. Next slide, Asha. So then Vishwa, Deepa, Nivedita are back. Okay, let's see how they are doing before you get more antsy about solutions because so we did a long consultation and then they understood their entire medical history. They were like, oh my God, this is what we have done. This is the diet we are supposed to be eating. What have we been eating all this time? So they set their rhythm right, diet and lifestyle. Asha Madam worked with them thoroughly and explained to them what to do. And then I worked with them on their drugging and then their medical fears and other things. So fear, like, education over fear, empowerment over all this ignorance, it really led them to the path of more and more enlightenment and achieving their goals of attaining better health. Next slide. So solutions, do you have paper and pen? So we have a solution after solution that is coming in. Free solutions without any side effects. That's what we are going to be giving you today in order to address your issues. But again, there are few hundred solutions which will be given to you during the process of your association with WellCure. Since we don't have time and you guys are super antsy about it, so you'll just get the initial ones, the most important ones, and the rest of them are going to be started as you start implementing the first three. Next. So you want to do this?
Yes, Dr. Prashanthi. So let's go with the solution. So please understand that healing from autoimmune diseases is a deep topic, but this is just a beginning which you can make. It's not that just by doing this, all your problems will go away, but these are very easy things which you can do from home, right? This at least will get your body started on the natural path. The first is connecting to the fire element, which is connecting to sunlight. So, sunlight, the sun powers all life on the earth. It is the primary source of all energy. So, how many of you get enough sunlight? Can you put it on chat? Like, how much time do you spend in sunlight every day, or do you sit inside your room whole day with your laptop and your devices, right? And you don't have time to take sunlight at all. And on top of this, many people have been given the advice that then don't go out to sunlight. You know, if you have vitiligo, if you have psoriasis, if you have lupus, sun is very bad for you. It's going to cause more problems, which is exactly the opposite. Regular exposure to the sun gives us a richer quality of blood, builds stronger bones, healthy nervous system, and an improved capacity to heal. We are seeing this very, very often in all our coaches. The more sunlight they take, the faster they heal, especially in cases of joint issues. The sun activates and energizes all the glands. It's also a natural antidepressant. So, somebody was asking, what do I do about my overthinking? So, I was also an overthinker once. I had digestive issues, and you will see that there is a relationship, just like Dr. Prashanthi was saying, right? Gut issues and overthinking. If you have a malfunctioning gut, you will also be an overthinker. So the sun helps improve all these things. It improves your digestive agni, it improves your digestive powers, it reduces overthinking and anxiety. It's a natural antidepressant. It accelerates healing and is a natural painkiller. Nature has given it to us for free, but why are we not using it, right? Okay, so some of you are taking it, and as I said, some of you, like Sonali, are saying, I'm suffering from lupus. I've been advised to avoid sunlight. So, did you know there was a Nobel Prize given to a person who found a treatment for lupus using phototherapy? That means he said, take the beneficial, the element of sunlight, right? Element of light. And today we've forgotten all these things. Ever since the antibiotic era started, sunlight has been pushed to the back burner and antibiotics have been glorified, right? So 15-20 minutes is good, but it's not enough. So take more sunlight, even if it's raining or even if it is cloudy. All that we need is the light of the sun. So sunlight is very much necessary, right? So give importance to that, especially people living in colder climates know the importance of sunlight. If the day is sunny, they will just drop all their work and spend more time in sunlight. You've seen in nature, animals love sitting in sunlight and warming up their bodies. We've seen that in our elders also. So just make sure that you get at least 20 to 30 minutes of sunlight every day, and over time, it is really going to build up your health. So the next element we are going to focus around is the space element. So we have to give space to the body to heal. The body already knows that, it knows how to heal. It knows that, where are the blocks, where are the toxins, everything it knows. That is the intelligence of the body, but it needs that space to do its work, to do its self healing. So we can provide that space through fasting. Fasting is the key to internal purification. So, if we keep our body's energy locked up in the digestion of food all the time, eating 5 times in a day, eating 7 times in a day, like how some nutritionists prescribe, right? And then constantly grazing, ordering in food, celebrations, festivals, all these things we keep eating all the time. Today, we have all these apps which are available where you can order in food even at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the night. So our body's vital force, which has to work towards elimination of the toxins, is now wasted away in digestion. So through the mode of fasting, we help our body to release that energy which can be used for healing. So, fasting helps to build the vital force, eliminate toxins, normalize chemical composition, regenerate and rejuvenate cells. All the organs of a body get the opportunity to rest, and that means that when they rest, they can become more efficient and intensify their normal functions. So if we keep something very busy all the time, constantly engaged, it is going to get heated up, right? Same thing is happening in our body. So you need to provide that space by regular fasting. So how can you fast if you have not been fasting, you're not used to fasting? At least start with intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting means you give a proper gap between meals. One of the most important gaps you can give is the gap between the dinner and the breakfast. So 12 to 14, 16 hours, however much is possible by you, keep giving, increasing the gap. So if you finish your dinner by 7 p.m., don't eat before 7 a.m. next day. In the interim, you can keep hydrated by sipping water, but keep increasing the gap so that the body has the chance to catch up with the arrears of toxins and can do some real good cleanup inside the body. So break the fast always with fruits. So that is the right way to break the fast. And you can begin to eat cooked food after giving a gap of 1 hour. Okay, so if you follow this consistently every day, there will be some amount of catch up with all those toxins circulating in the system. Another way in which you can also fast, this is not truly fasting, but at least it gives a digestive break to the body, is to choose at least one day in the week to eat only fruits. So, fruits are nature's best creation. Our body is built to enjoy fruits. So, take any seasonal fruits. You can have a single type of fruit or mix fruits of your choice and eat as per hunger. So, the whole day, you can eat only fruit. So that's why we had this concept called falahar, where people would eat just fruits. But today that whole thing has been corrupted. Then tea and coffee has been brought in, and then sabudana has been brought in. Then uh, like so many other things have got infiltrated, right? But actually, when we move towards nature's simplest yet best creations, which is fruit, that is what is going to help us heal faster. So eat as per hunger, and on this day avoid salt, processed and fatty foods, and coffee and tea, and give a good digestive break to your body. So this is one of the most powerful ways of healing. The next one is connection to water or hydrotherapy. The body is about 70% water. The more we keep eating dense foods, the more chemicals we take into our body, the body slowly gets dehydrated. The amount of water content in our body keeps reducing and aches and pains start. But water has cleansing, healing, decongesting, and heat dispersal properties. It is useful in all stages of disease, whether acute, chronic, or degenerative. Detoxification and pain management can be done by the simple therapeutic usage of water. So, one of the simple therapeutic measures is to use the wet pack. Okay, so before I go into that, let me see, there are some questions here. I'm doing 16 hours plus 30 minutes sunlight. Uric acid showed high. So it depends on what you are eating after the fasting time period is over, right? So if you're still consuming a lot of dense cooked foods, the wrong kind of food, so it is going,
Starting with coffee.
yeah, starting with coffee, it's going to damage your liver, and then all these uric acid problems will start. So I don't think intermittent fasting is for everyone. It has caused more harm to me. I don't think you were doing it the right way, Saloni. So that's why it has caused harm. Uh, I was in a very bad state. See, that is why you guys need guidance, because during the fasting period, there will be some detoxification symptoms coming up, and you should know how to heal it properly, how to handle it properly. Yes, so Ria is saying fasting has become feasting. Yeah, it's become a joke, I would say. Um, yeah, turmeric milk is not recommended. So acidity due to fruits is because your body starts detoxing when you take fruits. So that's why you will have to go step by step. Okay, so one of the simplest solutions for you to handle acidity, to handle the gases and all that, is to do this wet pack. So wet pack is a very simple measure which you can do. Just take a towel, dip it in cold water, and wrap it around your body as shown in this picture. If you have migraines, if you have thyroid, you can wrap additional strips of cloth around your forehead and your neck. In the cold weather, you can first acclimatize your body to the coldness of water by just dipping your hands in some cold water and rubbing your abdomen. Then it will get used to the coldness, and then you can put this wet cloth. So put it on at least for 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. It should be done on an empty stomach. So before your breakfast, you can do it. And you can also put on another dry cloth on top of this wet cloth, put on your dress and continue doing your household chores. So in 20 to 30 minutes it will be done. So this helps relieve acidity, gas, digestive issues, reproductive issues. It's very, very effective. It's very simple but very effective. And the wonderful thing is, all these things in nature cure, right, are very simple, do not have any side effects, do not have any costs involved, right? So these are the things, this is the beauty, because these solutions are simple. You are connecting back to nature by connecting to the five elements of nature. So we just covered three elements here, but the connection to earth, that means the connection to your diet, connection to your body, about how you have to eat, what you have to eat, when you have to eat, all these things we will teach you in our upcoming workshop and course. So this is what we do at WellCure. When you come to us for coaching or when you come to the workshop, actually, when you come to us for coaching, we take a detailed case history. We understand how your health problems started. We provide you personalized meal plans. We give you a holistic approach. We do not prescribe any functional medicines or supplements. So we are truly only about pure nature cure. We will give you recipe ebooks. We will be in touch with you through email, through WhatsApp and Zoom calls. We provide emotional support also. We help you understand the science of habit formation and rhythm setting. We make it easy for you. So we take care of your individual needs, your conditions, diagnosis, your depth of toxicity and activity levels. And in that way, we tailor the program for you. So when you correct your diet and lifestyle and stress, you may experience for a temporary period of time bloating, acidity, headache, fatigue, flu, cold, or fever. But you should not get worried because of these. These are all purging actions of the body, these are all detoxification actions of the body. And we, as health coaches, will be guiding you through these things when they happen and help you come out as a winner on the other side. So all this requires education, all this requires patience. You have to understand how your body functions, right? So that is very important. If you believe that you will get better, if you believe that your body is designed to heal, your body will definitely heal. So do you believe that you will get better? Do you believe that your body is self healing? So can we hear some S's from all of you? So Vishal says, yes, I believe, right? Yes, yes, yes. So every cell of your body is listening to you, and this is the way to heal naturally, right? So we do not have what we really call an immune system. Rather, we have what we call as an intelligent, responsive, and adaptive system. So somebody was saying earlier in the chat, so my body is attacking itself because I have lupus. The body will never attack itself. It is too intelligent to do such things. This is just some built up stories that the body is attacking itself. The body is responsive. It is responsive to food, thoughts, and the environment we live in. So we know that even simple things like right from a cut on the skin to broken bones, everything, the body has the capability to heal itself. So it is responsive, it is self-maintaining, it is adaptive, and it is highly intelligent. So we will teach you this and more such concepts, give you more solutions, the right way to eat, the right way to prepare your meals, more therapies, the role of stress, how to do stress management, and more such topics. In our 3-day workshop, where we will cover all these topics in detail, we will go through many of these common autoimmune conditions and help you understand whether it is skin issues, joint issues, or other so-called, very complex names given to all these health conditions. Like Dr. Prashanthi was saying, it is actually very simple, right? So we will put the power back in your hands so that the fear you have of the disease, of the diagnosis, the trauma you have undergone, you can come out of it. This workshop is coming up from 18th to 20th November. So the time will be, actually there is a time change. It's not been updated here. It is 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. So it's a 3-day workshop where we will cover all details of understanding autoimmune diseases. What is inflammation actually? How does the body deal with inflammation? How does the body heal itself? And we will give you real life case studies with which you can relate. See, many times when you go to the doctors or the medical fraternity, right, they don't have time nor the knowledge to explain to you why you got these problems. So I was the same. I went to so many doctors because I had so many diverse health conditions. I thought they were all different health conditions, and I spent almost 1.5 to 2 years, my time, my money in all these things. But without understanding, you will not get the closure, you will not get the faith that your body can heal itself. So that's why we are going to spend one full day on all these things. Then the second day is more about diet and nutrition, how, when, what to eat, how to make healthy meals. We'll share with you pictures of healthy meal plates, we'll give you diet plan and recipe books, how to improve your gut health. All these things are covered in detail over a session of 2 hours. Then on the third day, we'll be covering more detailed therapies, how to manage your pain, improve circulation, improve your digestion, how to rest, the right way to rest, because rest is very important. In a busy lifestyle, we'll teach you how to take rest, and we'll also share some testimonials. So, in case you do not have time to attend this workshop, you can instead enroll for the personal coaching program, which will be more tailored for your specific health condition. You can get one-on-one guidance. Plus, we will also give you the live workshop recording for free. So many people have come. So I think we've covered more than 1,000 people with our personal coaching with diverse health conditions. So, which one should I use? Which should I mean, the personal coaching program will be again under the expertise of Dr. Prashanthi. So, we'll give you detailed WhatsApp support every single day and live Zoom sessions, customized plans, and guidance on tapering your medicine. So, as Dr. Prashanthi is an allopathic doctor, she'll be able to guide you on how you can taper your medications, which is a very important part of healing. Without tapering medications, it's not possible to heal fast. Right? So, here are the two options in front of you. You have the 3-day live workshop priced at 999, or you have personalized coaching, which can be either a 1 month or a 3 month package. The prices are here. And yeah, so the 3-day live workshop is a group coaching workshop, and there will be no guidance on tapering medication. So you will be learning how to do lifestyle changes. With personalized coaching, we give you customized plans, and we help you on tapering your medications. Plus, we give the recorded version of the 3-day workshop also as a bonus. So we hope to see you all in this workshop. Many people have taken this workshop. I think this is the third year we are continuing with this highly popular workshop, right? So the scan codes are here. If you would like to enroll for our programs, you can scan the code and join the program. So we'll take some questions now from all of you.
Okay.
And Ashleka has put the details on the Zoom chat also. You also have the phone number if you would like to GPay it.
Yeah. So today, what did we discuss is the SFW plan of WellCure, right? So plenty of sunlight, as Asha has explained, as well as fasting, intermittent fasting, as well as what is the W stand for? What does the W stand for? Because, as you're changing your diet, consider coming off all these things and all of these things. So W is not, yeah, it's for wet pack. So yeah, it's for water, that's for wet pack. So Deepa has come back. So this has been like, year after year, we are still in touch with them. It's not like, if you once you meet us, once you understand the level and the depth of like, compassion and then care that we provide, it's very hard to like, let go. A lot of them, the Deepa has brought her mother, then Nivedita, of course, all her friends, and all of them are under. Nivedita actually has become a part of our health guide training program. So she also, like any rheumatoid arthritis patient that comes to us, usually will be under her care. She'll be monitoring and helping them out. Because once you are a patient, once you have gone through all the pain, actually you will be the first person who will be able to connect that patient rather than a doctor who has been reading about it textbook after textbook. They won't be compassionate enough. Even if they feel like caring, they won't understand the depth of the situation. So, and then Vishwa, of course, from head to toe he has healed. Baby fresh, baby soft skin has come in, and more better changes are coming in, and he's more mindful now. That is what it is. Like every time we email to check on him to see how he's doing, he just keeps telling us, like, every time he's back to work, I think, but any kind of deviations or anything, he's able to slow down and listen to his body, tune into his body. Now he's not jumping on to like, running to one person at a time in order to do all these things. So see, some like I don't know how else to convince you guys. Whatever you want to do, it's whatever your fate has written for you. That's a different story. But the thing is, the more the number of pharmaceuticals you put in your system, the farther you're going to move away from health, and you will be sailing into the deeper abysses of health, sick care crisis. Do not do this to your body. This is any amount of medication that you put, anything, it is going to create more pollution, more toxemia. See, if I'm going to come to you and tell you I'm going to build a pharmacy next to your community, what are you going to do? Are you going to allow me to build a pharmacy next to your home? You're going to say, no, 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 why are you polluting my environment? Then why are you letting us put the same? Your home is your body. Your body is going to become unlivable by dumping all these chemicals into the system. If your home, you're worried about your home values are going to go down and everything. Is it all about monetary needs only? It's not about chemicals and the pollution and everything that is infiltrating the system. So, how many pharmacies are we going to build in? How many more super specialty hospitals? Everybody that is lying on that hospital bed have never understood the importance of what they have been doing, and they never took the responsibility upon their own health. That's the reason why we have these facility after facility coming up. Look at some of you. You are 21, 23, 24. How long are you going to be like this way? Just understand what it is. You can be one of Vishwa, you can be Deepa, you can be Nivedita. Everybody has to, like, it gets a chance to rewrite their own stories at this point. You have the power in you. But the thing is, like, the more the medications you take, you become slaves to them, and you won't be able to think straight, or you won't have that willpower to get out of that abusive cycle. So I mean, it's your thing, it's your call, whatever it is. I mean, you're like, oh my God, I have to spend 5,000, 6,000, 12,000. Come on, what are you guys like, the amount of money that you have poured into sick care? This is like, don't you think your health is like, at least worth this much? It's like the energy and the time exchange needs to be done properly, okay? Everything is not free. If you really want free, then you can go to Wellcure website. But again, you guys have gone to the internet and looked for free things, but you said, right, there was no proper guidance. You were confused. So value for the time and energy this is nothing when compared to the amount of health benefits you're going to be reaping. But it's your call. Like, as I said, there were 200 people. Now we are down to 100 people. It's up to them. See, it's your money. You can keep it. And it's your toxemia. You can keep it too. But again, I can tell you one thing. It's not going to keep making you healthier by the day. So work on yourself, think about it. But the thing is, it's your diet, your lifestyle. No matter what the diagnosis is, don't worry about the name. It's all toxemia.
Yeah, so somebody was asking about urticaria, sorry, not urticaria, remission, right? So they are asking whether it will, with this treatment, will it just go to remission or is it going to be cured?
What is a cure? What is a remission? What is your definition? For me, it is, again, we said, right? It is buckets and buckets of toxemia. So you're going to go down with buckets and buckets of toxemia. Again, if you put yourself back in the same conditions, again, those toxic diet, toxic lifestyle, of course, toxemia is going to come back. So again, it's going to come. See, first thing is you need to understand how not to abuse your body. Once you realize how not to abuse your body, you're going to work on yourself and it is going to be there with you forever. These habits, like for example, see, when you were young, remember how much your mom has to chase you in order to wake up and brush your teeth? And then it became a part of your life now. Now your mother is not chasing you anymore to brush your teeth. It's going to be the same thing. Habit forming, habit forming. So you're not going to drift off and go back. Again, your body will give you all these clues in order to stop abusing, and you will be able to tune into your body. At least you won't be medicating yourself like how you were doing in the past. Once you stop medicating yourself, you will be able to connect to your body. I'm an allopath. I told you what the inside story is. It's up to you now. You can ignore this and then you can move on to another workshop or do something else with your thing, but it's not going to work. The thing is, once you see it all, once you realize it, it's hard to fake ignorance anymore.
Yes. So
Yeah.
somebody was asking about thyroid, right? See, I myself took thyroid pills for 10 years, and I was told that this you have to take it lifelong, and it's not going to cure. And many of you have been told stories that it's heredity, so it's never going to cure, or they will tell you you're 50 plus. Okay, this is part of aging. So this is not the way nature designed us. As long as we live, we are supposed to live healthily, happily, in connection with nature, enjoying all the faculties to the fullest extent. So it's only because we are ignorant and we have made wrong choices, we have been misled. So it's all in your hands now to make those changes. So you can keep talking about the particular disease label attached to you, or you can think about, taking action now and spending a little bit of money and your personal time in getting educated properly and learning how to fix your meals, how to make the right food choices, how to find time to rest in a busy day. We will give you a lot of hacks for that. So this is what it is, guys. So how much time, some of you are asking, it depends on how long you've been taking medicines, what is your age, what other treatments have you gone for. So all these things also matter. We cannot give such a simple answer like this, right? Muscle loss all over your body. Venga Babu is saying, yes, myositis. See, all these itis kind of diseases are nothing but different names of inflammation. So your body is creating inflammation because the body has a lot of toxins. So it needs a proper protocol to help you get back on track. So some of you are just trying to get remedies from each other. I don't know like what to say. Uh, Yeah, so then it will just take you on the path for searching in darkness and you'll waste more time. I don't think 1,000 rupees is a big deal. I mean, for the kind of 6 hours of information we are going to be sharing with you. And yes, all sessions will be recorded and you'll have access to it for 1 whole year. Plus, the important thing is we will be giving you 5 days WhatsApp support post the program, post the workshop. So every query of yours will be answered. More information will be given. So it's a lot of value for that price. So anyway, it's up to you guys. We hope that some of you wanted personal consultation, so all the details are here. You can also call this number which is listed here, and they will get back to you and help you with the with enrollments. Otherwise, you can just scan the code which will take you to the link. Yes, scleroderma, ILD. Yes, we have had coaches with that. In fact, we had an allopath doctor herself who came to us with scleroderma, and she has done very well. Right? She had multiple health issues and she has healed very well. Yes, vitiligo can be reversed. So we will be sharing pictures. Let me see if I have that picture ready with me. I don't remember where I put it, but there was a coachee of ours who sent us before and after pictures, and she has done very well, right? So, meanwhile, would you like to say something else, Doctor?
Yeah. Yes, let me just, what about interstitial lung disease? Yes, all of these are nothing but eliminations and mucus and acids. See, don't worry about what your condition is. The thing is, I don't care about the diagnosis. I want to know about your diet, your lifestyle, what your symptoms are, how much of pharmaceuticals you have taken. These are the things that I really care about. I don't really care about what has happened and what is this thing. So anyway, so those are the some of the pictures you can like watch for yourself. But say you are here for a major reason. So those somehow the thing is it has happened and you came here. Afterwards, what you want to do is up to you. But again, you have to work on yourself. I was going to do something while you were talking. Yeah. So yeah, there are many, many pictures of these. Like, you have this little boy who is with us, who just gave a nice speech about vitiligo and how well he's healing and all that.
Okay, guys, so we'll see you in the program then. Those of you who are enrolled, there is still time for enrollment, so please take action. And otherwise, we have given enough information to get you started, but that is not enough for full cure. Okay, so thank you all and take care. Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye. See you all.